Ashura, and before the day of Ashura taught us many messages. But the biggest message he taught us and the most applicable to us is the message of loyalty for his master Imam al-Hussein. He taught us how for us to be loyal to our master Imam al-Mahdi ajalallahu ta'ala farajahu sharif. In that when he comes to Imam al-Hussein to ask for permission to go and fight, Imam al-Hussein tells him no, and he obeys this. He sits down. And then he tells Imam al-Hussein, allow me to go and fetch water. Imam al-Hussein, with a simple weapon, allows Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas to go and fetch water. Look at the loyalty of Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas. He goes to fetch water. He sits by the river. He picks up the water in his hands. He says, يا نفس من بعد الحسين هوني وبعده لا كنت أن تكوني. He sits by the water, he picks up the water, he feels the coolness of the water, and he says, O soul, after Hussein life is not worth living, and after him you should not be alive. This is Hussein approaching death, and you think of drinking cool water? This is not an action of deen. He stops, he throws the water. He remembers the thirst of Imam al-Hussein. He remembers the thirst of Sakina. He leaves the water. He fills the mushk. He carries the mushk. He's headed towards Sakina to give her water. A mal'oon comes from behind, attacks his right hand, cuts off his right hand. Look at the words of Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas, again showing loyalty. What does he say? He says, Wallahi in qata'atum yamini, inni uhami abadan an dini. I swear by Allah, even if you cut off my right hand, I will never stop defending this religion. I will never stop defending the grandson of the Prophet. My loyalty for Hussein will forever remain. He goes on. A mal'oon comes and cuts off his left hand. Again, even after cutting off his left hand, he says, Ya nafsu la takhshayi min al-kuffar. O soul, do not fear from these kuffar. Just know about what is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas fought a valiant battle with the little weapon that he had. He killed hundreds of people with the little weapon that he had, until a mal'oon came and struck an arrow onto the mashk of Sakina. With that, Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas lost hope to go back to the tents. As the children are sitting in the tents asking for water, Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas is now headed back towards Furat. And the spot that we're going to see is the exact spot where the mal'oon came from behind and hit him with a tent pole. Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas fell onto the ground. All lovers of Imam al-Hussein, all lovers of Sakina, all lovers of Abu Abdullah, I will ask you once and I will ask you again, how does one person stop themselves from falling down? They use their hands, but Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas did not have hands. He fell straight onto an arrow that was on his eyes. He fell onto that. He called out, Ya Akha, Ya Abu Abdullah. Imam al-Hussein held on to his back. He says, Al-an il-kasara bahri wa qillati hilati. I swear now my back is broken. My enemies have become too much. Abu Abdullah al-Hussein, from the start of the battle, felt he was strong because Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas was with him. But when Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas fell down, Imam al-Hussein felt weak. Imam Hussein comes by the body of Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas. The poets say that Imam al-Hussein sits by the body of Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas and has a conversation with him. He tells him that since I